Sheesh. Yo, what is up, guys? This is pretty dope. You can be an IFBB pro and natural. All right, all right. You know, there's been like cases where there have been natural athletes becoming IFBB pros. Um, I am curious on what this dude has to share. You know what I mean? First time seeing him, I think his name is David, right? David Hammond. All right, okay. You got a little more subscribers than I do. Shout out to you, bruh. You know what I mean? Best of luck to your successes, and you know what I mean. 409 is definitely a success, and I appreciate you sharing. I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. I appreciate you sharing this, bruh. Real talk. But I am curious about your journey, man. I am gonna be looking into it, and I am gonna be honest. Like, I'm sorry, dog. I'm gonna be honest. You don't look natural. I'm gonna say it. But right now, I'm curious. Yeah, I'm excited to see. This is 100, and I'm coming open minded. You know what I mean? I'm coming open minded. Happy to see what you got to say. You know what I mean? What you got to share, all that stuff. I don't hate. You know, I will put my opinion in if it's true. You know, if I see something differently or not. You know what I mean? Whether it supports it or not. You know what I mean? We'll see what's good. But for now, let's see what's up. You know what I mean? David Hammond. Let's check you out, bro.
For this one, because this one's crazy.
I do have to say this. I am expecting you to blow up like really quick. You know what I mean? Because you're IFB Pro. For some reason, like once you go IFB Pro, you posted like you just eye candy. You know what I mean? Maybe you have been blowing. I do not know your past. But I'm excited. Let's check you out. I seen those bags lately.
I remember feeling this intense heat in the house. And like, you know when you burn the stove hours ago, but you can still smell it? I wake up like, oh, what's that smell, man? I get up, I open my eyes, I open the door. It was like a scene from hell.
Days come out of the bedroom, 12 o'clock.
It's tight. You just use the oven. So I'm like, Timon, yo, did you leave the stove on? Timon wakes up like, nah, I turned it off. I'm like, bro, come, something's going on. So he touches the stove, burns his hand. I'm there thinking the stove is gonna explode. I'm thinking there's gas all in the environment. The stove's gonna explode. What? I left Timon to sort it out still.
And then Dave was like, yo, open up all the windows, air out the place. So we opened up the windows and doors, bearing in mind it was cold outside.
I run back in my room, because I didn't want to be in this explosion. That's legit why I ran back in the room still. That was a bit peak still, I'm sorry, bro. So I ran back in the room, Timon sorted out the stuff. So I think in the end he sorted it out, but I come back out half an hour later, I see him on the side of the bed like this.
Me being me, I'm thinking, yo, am I gonna make it through tonight? Because that's not right. That's not right. These times I'm thinking someone's gonna come out to come check the oven that very minute. Like they're coming tomorrow. What if we don't reach tomorrow?
Right.
Prayer again. Because yo, it's only God.
Touch it and it was like whoosh. Yeah. The whole place was a smoke out. But yeah, open the doors, got all the smoke out. And it still smells in there a little bit though, but we'll get to the bottom of that. But your boys are safe. We're safe.
I couldn't sleep either, because I'm thinking
Alright, yo, we just had our first look at his physique. I'm assuming he's about above 6 feet. I say like 6'1". 6'1", 6'2". He's not, I don't think he's a bodybuilder. I see him more as a, oh man. It's tough. Physique? I see him as a physique competitor. Let's go back. physique competitor. I know that the weight classes are lighter for amateurs. So I wonder if he just recently became a IFBB pro. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's small, but definitely Chad Physique. I'm gonna say he's a physique. I'm gonna go there. That's where I'm at. Physique.
We'll say.
I couldn't sleep either, because I'm thinking the whole house is gonna blow up, man. So I come back out another half an hour after that. Timon thinks the stove's not turned off. I feel it and it's getting cooler, so I'm like, I felt it in the beginning, so I 100% know it's gone. So yeah, we were able to go back to sleep.
Was I wrong? Was I wrong? Those are physique poses. He's a physique athlete. It was just too. Look, y'all, it's just too easy to tell. Just looking at his physique, especially as he entered the restroom or the bathroom, the way his core was defined, the way his shoulders looked, how his chest looked. I was like, nah, this is a physique athlete. He's a physique athlete. You know what I mean? His signs were too easy to tell. He may do another class, but you know, right now he's doing all the physique poses. So, yeah, he may. I wonder if he does something else, but yeah, he's definitely a physique athlete. I am definitely getting natural. Yeah, he definitely come out as being natural. Just the way how his muscle bellies look and stuff like that. His shoulders are definitely come off as natural. You know what I mean? Because one of the telltale signs when someone's taking synthetics or gear or however you want to call it, their shoulders grow faster than anything else. Their shoulders and traps get massive. Now, I'm not saying that could have happened. He just grown into it, but he does carry, you know, a natural physique in a sense. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not even saying that this his physique look good. He made IFBB pro. You know what I mean? But he does seem honest to his word. You know what I mean? Just as the many years of being involved in the bodybuilding community, you know, I've seen both natural athletes. I compete in the natural community, but of course we have role models in the IFBB Pro, and you know, from Cutler. I don't know why I bring Cutler first. Coleman, oh my gosh, Hottie, and all the other ones. You know, I can go down the list. I can sit down and really just throw all the names out, but those are the names that just came to mind while I'm just trying to speak. But I'm curious how far he can carry it in the career of an IFBB Pro natural. You know what I mean? It's definitely a battle for the naturals. But one thing I do have to say about natural athletes, you know what I mean? You know, it's the grind, y'all. Like, you know, the grind, I feel like it's just on another level. Staying on, you know, crossing your eyes. Crossing your teeth, dotting your eyes. Being on point, studying physiques, you know, lifting right, all that good stuff. Coming up with a solid program to be able to compete and contend with those who are unnatural. So, you know, shout out to him, you know what I mean? Shout out to him. So let me not talk too much. Let's keep going.
2 days out. 2 days out. We're good to go. I just made the worst cream of rice video. Well, I just made the worst cream of rice. You know what's weird, bro?
I gained about 205 to 210. That's my weight guess for him.
And a lot of people don't know this. Every bodybuilding show, I gotta ask the Lord for the strength. Yeah. Because you know, every peak,
I think he's tall.
when you're pushing as hard as I am, to accomplish something in such a short time with no enhancements, bro. Yeah, that's it. It can really mess with your life. Yeah. So I've been in hospital numerous amount of times for dehydration and just random issues in my body. So, bro, you gotta thank the Lord I made it this far. The real talk. Because we're almost there, and I've been healthy. Yeah. I've been healthy. I can't complain. Yeah. Shout out to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
So the athlete registration, we went to the athlete registration. There's MPC and there's IFBB. MPC is where you begin to progress up to becoming an IFBB pro. After waiting for like half an hour to get to the front, I was like to the lady, my name is David Hammond. I'm doing men's physique. And she's like, well, I don't see your name on here. And I was like, oh my days, another obstacle just dashing my way like this. So I'm like, I'm a men's physique pro. She's like, oh my God, you're a men's physique pro? Yeah, sir. You're meant to be on, go outside and go on the left. Oh my God, yeah. The guy next behind me is like, oh, hey man. I'm just trying to find my cue to just go and get myself measured and bounce out here. So anyway, we found where we were meant to go. There was a special section that the pros go in and do their thing. I go out, I get myself measured, and I was way under my cap.
Down. Yo, like, a part of me want to say he's like 195. I don't know why he keep popping in my head. You know, but if I'll say 185, he's like 5'10". You know what I mean? But I think he's like 6'1", 6'2", 205. I'm curious.
I think I was like 12 pounds under my weight cap, so got some serious room to grow. I think in this whole prep I lost like 19, 20 kilos. Like off season, I'm quite a big guy, so to cut down that much, do I even really need to put on that much weight on the off season? So, we'll cross that bridge when we get there anyway. So, I come out, I got my picture taken. I come out, I see my boy Kendall. First time I met him, by the way, but instant Mandem, it's Mandem. Yo, what's going on, bro? Instant click it off. Like, hey man.
Can we see you on Instagram? Wait,
Met Kendall, big up Kendall, you get me?
Hey, listen, Kendall's one of the most down-to-earth brothers that I know, man. It was a pleasure meeting him. Big guy, probably the biggest guy in the whole show. Sick shape, natural as well. Seeing him in real life made me realize that there's potential.
Yeah, that's physique. Yeah, I mean, that's natural.
Yeah. Game. You don't have to go down that route. In fact, seeing all the guys at the athletes meeting gave me so much hope.
Just a big dude.
We don't need to go down the natural route, guys. The natural scene is levels. Like, I've seen so much people that made me feel like, yo, your journey's only beginning. And they're still young. And so much potential in the natural scene. But yeah, so our boy, been wanting to meet Swole for a while still. Because I watch his vlogs and stuff. I just think he's a really cool dude, man. Met Swole as well. Blessed them up with one of these. And one of these, I don't know if you can see it, one of these t-shirt and a hoodie.
Big up Swole as well, because like, you know how big Swole is, you get what I'm saying? So met Swole, met Cranen, shout out Cranen, met Jamal, big up Jamal. Monty was out there.
You can tell this dude's built too. You may not see it as well, due to his body development, but you could tell just sections like that he's built. He's pretty built too.
They got Monty and Ronnie Carter, the videographer.
That's one thing about natural athletes, you know what I mean? Even with him, you know, when you see his shirt, you know, he definitely looks athletic. And it's just one of those things where, you know, they look athletic until their shirt comes off. I mean, plus, you know, he's in his contest prep. He said he dropped about 20 kg, so what, 42 or 45 pounds? You know, I'm just making a guess. So he was a big boy. Yeah, he's a big boy. You know what I mean? But off season. But yeah, you could definitely. They all look natural. Just say that in a respective way.
Everyone was just super down to earth. Clicked it off immediately. Conversation was just flowing. So good peoples, man. Good peoples. Good conversations. Being at athletes meeting and seeing everyone in real life, and just seeing the potential in this natty industry was inspirational, to say the least.
So imagine day 2 we didn't do cardio. Obviously on day's plan, cardio weren't a thing. But I wanted to do cardio, but it was just late and we got tired, and at the end of the day it was tiring. So day 3 I decided to go on a jog, and where we were staying there was loads of restaurants, so I've done a TikTok, me jogging all the way up the hill, and then I passed like a Target, a Wendy's, Applebee's, Dunkin' Donuts, past loads of people, loads of things, Wingstop and stuff. I've spoke to a local and I've gone to him, do you know any good places to eat?
I'm trying to find the best restaurants to eat at today.
What kind of restaurant are you looking for?
The convo ended up being like 7 minutes long. It ended up him explaining each restaurant, saying, you know, I've got the whole convo with it.
The sit-down restaurants, see, you got a Denny's about a mile down on the right. Then you go down a little bit further. You got your you got an option. You got a seafood sit down, but they're not gonna be that type of restaurant. Probably not gonna be open till lunch.
But him explaining all the restaurants to him now saying, yo, you used to play American football.
I'm old now. I used to play football. We were taking in 4,000 calories, but we were burning 6.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you practicing 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, hey, those used to, dog. Those used to, man. Back in the day, I used to do that. And I'm not saying that their facts aren't accurate and stuff like that, but they definitely gone to tantrum.
Day. So I mean, you can justify doing that.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
swimmers. A lot of swimmers do eat 10,000 calories, but they're gonna burn 12.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you're looking for. If not, you don't put no fuel in it,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about, big man? But because he's American, I'm embracing it. And then we've gone to the athlete registration. Yeah, so we're talking, chatting with Crane and that. And she's gone, this bit of America is the ghetto. I'm like, huh? What do you mean the ghetto? Yeah, man, it's the ghetto, man. I'm like, I just ran this morning. What are you talking about? Like, around it, and it seemed like a blessed neighborhood. It seemed like Sutton Coldfield to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, I thought twice about running again. Because, yo, the last day, boy, we'll get into that later.
Day 4, food prep was a little bit all over the place. And I think I was kind of like deprioritizing getting the food in and not wanting to. I was deprioritizing getting the food in, whereas it should have been the top end of what I was trying to do. Instead of consuming the meals, then preparing the rest of the meals, I tried to do everything at once, and I was pushing back me actually getting the meals in and having a short amount of time to consume all those meals, giving my body enough space, because by this time I have to give Martin daily check-ins. As soon as I eat, I need to do another check-in. So,
How you doing, Coach?
Those pictures don't do you justice, mate.
Yeah, it looks really flat and light, isn't it?
Yeah.
That kind of messed things up a little bit, but we realized this, time made me realize this, hey, listen, you need to get your food in, you need to do this, you need to do that. So hold tight, him for that. So I was able to get a hand on the situation. I was having a lot of chicken. I was having a lot of white fish as well. So everything was pretty much carb, high carbs, fast digesting carbs and fast digesting proteins, with peanut butter for fats, just to slow down digestion a little bit, and with a high glycemic index type of jam, which goes into the blood, into the body very, very fast.
Giving you a cheat meal anymore. Nah. I was gonna look at you in an hour.
I got a cheat meal. It's water.
Oh, you got a plastic bag? Well, you might take it, didn't you?
So I'm really curious. I'm trying to figure out how many days out he is from the show. I think they stated it. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 days. I could be wrong. Let me fix my camera. There you go. All right. But because I'm curious and what how he looks on the night before and the morning of. You know what I mean? Because he, like I said, he's still showing signs of natural, even for his cutting down face. Like that's a natural cut down. I don't see anything synthetic, unnatural in his physique. As far as the build and as far as in the cutting down face, like everything still looks natural.
Let's hit the road.
Polygraph test. We got there to the polygraph test. The guy was like, well, first of all, well done on being on time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be on time. So we had to wait like an hour for the polygraph test. I didn't bring my food with me because I was under the presumption that this polygraph test was going to last 10 minutes like they had advertised. There was a massive queue with the polygraph test. Apparently some people took up a lot of time, some people failed the polygraph test.
Jeez.
So we were there. The actual polygraph test is a weird one, man.
All right, guys. Calm before the storm. Everything's done. The polygraph test is done. Drug test is done. And this is not urine.
Oh, boy.
Everyone's been looking at me, walking around with this, thinking it was urine. It's
Right.
not urine.
All right.
It's vitamin C.
All right.
Okay, so, yeah. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous.
Glad you cleared that up.
People bring you into a room, stick something around your heart, tells you to look straight into a camera and read what it says on the pink sheet. And I'm like, what? I feel like I'm being interrogated. Well, you are being interrogated, technically. They put your fingers in, the 2 fingers in this thing, electronic node thing on the desk. It's kind of like something you see on the TV. They ask you a question, but it makes you feel really bad. They ask me if I've done anything illegal in my life. If I've done anything on the sheet. They ask me if I'm sitting down, so obviously trying to see if there's a correlation between are you lying or are you telling the truth. But my heart was beating for the whole thing anyway, so I doubt they were able to see what's going on. At the end of it, she was like, have you done anything illegal in your life? And I was like, no. And then she came back to the question, and I was like,
Yeah, that's tough.
my mom's gonna be watching this, so yeah, but I told the truth. Man with a pass.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
look. You know, because you talking about how you taking something illegal, that's different from how you done something illegal. You know, I would have to like think like, damn, am I? Sheesh, am I currently? I don't know. Like those are one of the questions I'll be stuck on. I'll probably just say yes, just you know, I'm doing fuck it. Yeah, I did. You know, something illegal. I don't know, but I don't want to be caught in the yes. I don't want to say no and then you caught in the yes. So I'll just yeah. But that was tough.
Come out there feeling like, shit, am I a good person?
Right.
This woman's judging me. But yeah, she said I passed with flying colours. It was a good shot. Obviously, Timon wasn't able to be there to see the actual process of what's going on. So whether or not you can still say, oh, he ain't natty, man. That test is easy to pass. You're always going to have some naysayers. This is not proof to most people, but it's not even proof. Obviously, I don't need to have proof for myself. I know what I am, but
Right.
I don't care what anyone thinks. It doesn't really matter. We just do what we have to do. And yeah, we're gonna go on stage tomorrow and absolutely box it up. We're not gonna crash it, we're gonna box it up, disrespect it. You know what I mean? Because we don't crash nothing, we box it up, walk off, swag, done now. We're in America, Virginia, I'm waffling now.
Alright, so this is a day prior. I wonder if he has one the day of. More than likely. Well, I don't even know when is this done. When was this done? Oh shit, it hasn't been 24 hours yet. Okay. So he probably competing today. Alright. Cool, let's go.
Alright, we got a little bit of a dilemma. The card I've booked the actual hotel on is nowhere to be found, unluckily. Thank God I've got my ID, or else everything would have been down the drain. So I've got to go back to the hotel, the apartment that we're staying in, and look everywhere for this card because we've managed to book the hotel just to take out the inconvenience of coming to the actual event at 8 in the morning and being stuck in traffic and being stressed. So just want to make sure everything runs smoothly. I've got my tan at 8 as well, so stay on the lookout for that. I know you think black man don't need tan, but I'm telling you, when you slap a coat of tan on me, it's another level. So as dark as I am, trust me, it's gonna make a mad difference. But no more jibby jabbing. Is that the word? Jibber jabber. Stop your jibber jabber. Jibber jabber. No more of that. Let's go and find this card and cross your fingers because I don't want to have to pay, even if they might not even have a room for me in it. If I have to pay again.
Right.
Don't want to have to pay any more money, so let's go. One thing I realized what happens with going too dark on the tan
Was walking around the hotel room. I said to him, bro, chill.
but it kind of washes you out.
Don't try this at home.
This is me speaking from the heart now. That trip was an eye-opener to what's out there waiting for us in the world.
Alright, cool. You know what? It was enjoyable, you know what I mean? Enjoyable. It's definitely storytelling. There's a lot of storytelling going on with the back and forth interviewing. I really appreciate what they shared, how they did. 'Cause everybody got their own way how to tell their story or, you know, make a video and stuff like that. But, you know, it's not even about, you know, how they did it, but, you know, it being executed well. And no, I'm not no professional in the sense of that, but I am someone who likes an enjoyable experience and can say whether I enjoy it or not. And I'm gonna be honest, I did enjoy this, and it was pretty cool. Very interested. I'm gonna give him a subscribe, y'all. You know, who was subscribed, join the family. You know what I mean? He seemed like a cool dude. Him and his boy, they seem like cool peoples. I'll give him a like too. Give him a like. You know what I mean? David Hammond, you know, cool peoples. From what I saw, definitely natural. You know what I mean? I'm wondering how long he's gonna keep that journey. You know, it'd be cool if he does, but I don't blame if he doesn't. You know what I mean? If you're trying to be competitive and stuff like that, You know, I wouldn't blame that he stepped on gear and being that route. But hey, you know, to each their own. I can't say he can't be the competitive. It's all down to what he does and how he figure it out. Everybody got their way. Everybody got their way. Everybody got to go through their journey. And if your journey happen to be the successes of what you envision for yourself, hey, all power to you. I support it. But overall, hey, shout out to you, big dog. Best of luck to you. I think it's tonight. Cause today's Saturday, and this was, you know, hours ago. I don't even know. Like, truth be told, I don't even know if this was last week. It just seemed like this is very recent. So I'm curious to hear. I'm curious to hear the outcome of everything. I'm curious to see your competitive physique. You know what I mean? Like, what do you look like when you're carb loaded or the day of the show? You know what I mean? How dry do you get? You know, how ripped do you look? You know, how your muscle bellies feel and all that good stuff. Very curious about that. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll put his link in the description, and we go from there. All right. Catch y'all later. Stay great.